what do? Just flip the final series on its head. Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, we're in big trouble out of Australia. We are in big, big trouble. Hey, Crows. What was that about, you big pack of frauds?
And welcome on this Feel Good Friday, Collingwood fans. If you are waking up and putting us in your ears, you would have the biggest grin on your face. And wherever you are, however you are tuning in to Dan Does Footy, thank you for doing footy with us on this great Friday, the 5th of September. Boy, it was a big one, Adelaide, last night. Boy, oh boy, are the Pies all the way back. Is this 2023? Feels familiar to me. Adelaide 55, Collingwood 79. Man, I tell you what, I don't like them. I do not like them, but boy, I respect them.
Oh yeah,
you got to respect them. Yeah. What they did last night was just, I don't know any fan how you can just not be blown away by what they just did. Just as a group last night to roll over there and just show us what they've got still. After 10 weeks of being very much like, that's not Collingwood, going to be too old, going to be too slow, it's not going to happen this year, this potentially is straight sets exit, to go over there and show that, that's a message to the league. And if I'm the rest of the league, don't want to have any part of that in finals, to stay very clear of whatever that was last night.
Isn't it incredible how quickly things can change in our league? At one point, it was, worst case scenario was anyone going to Adelaide.
Yep.
That was just
no-go zone.
No-go zone. Now, sure.
Crazy.
Not a problem. Now, all of a sudden, Pies don't have to travel. That's done.
Go straight to a prelim.
It's like, Express okay, great. Lane. So they're in the grand final.
Express lane to the grand final. They've completely flipped this final series on its head.
Nuts.
And of course they have. If we look back on it, of course they have. Because the narrative was going into it, look, it's been 10 weeks now since round 14, since it just has been different. It just has. And Fly's been preaching to us. He's been saying no, but the numbers in the back end say we're still very good at defending. It will turn. 10 weeks of it'll turn. Positive messaging. No one really buying it. We just fully gave up on them. And of course, you look at it now and you go, it just was always going to click.
Egg on our face.
It just massive egg.
We look like idiots.
Massive egg. It's got a dozen on my face.
Yeah.
Because I got so many apologies to dish out. So many. And again, like I sat there last night going, as much as this hurts me, as much as it's been it is well publicized, I don't like, fuck, I respect it.
Yeah.
Like it was very, very impressive to watch. And the game itself, Adelaide Oval was just rocking.
Yeah.
The Pies rolled in with numbers. From the get-go, like they had busloads of Pies fans rolling in, storming the bridge together. Now, that's a small bridge. You put 15,000 of them together. Look out. SA Police had to put more police and security on because things were going to boil over.
Collingwood,
because of Collingwood, of course it was. So they ramped that up and they had Adelaide Oval rocking. They took over Adelaide completely. And it's good for footy.
It really is. That footage as well, where they're coming out of, I want to say the train station it looked like, just before they got onto the bridge.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have looked out of place like in the Premier League or something.
It's good for that was good.
We don't often see.
Nah, it was good.
Oh, Jordan de Goey.
No one else does that. No one does it.
Well, 29, but other than that.
other than the small portion of Sunday 4:40 p.m. games.
Exactly.
29. Yeah. That is just, it is, whether you like it or not, that's awesome football. Yeah. That's what it's all about. And I kind of wish the Blues would do it. Like you guys do it to an extent.
Oh, but yes.
But like that is unreal.
30 of us.
It's so, it's not 15,000 marching in, taking over Adelaide Oval, that shitty bridge.
Cool.
It was so cool. And like what we all thought, we thought this was going to go one way. Adelaide, best team all year, best team in the league going into the thing. We thought going to keep this thing rolling. Pies had straight sets, exit all over them. And it just didn't happen. Not on Fly's fucking watch. Not on Fly's watch at all. And really from about halfway through the second, it was different for the Crows. It had bad vibes all over it. They just didn't look like themselves at all. Like this bombing into the forward line again and again and again, over again. Like just all night you just thought, okay, like surely now you know Darcy Moore's there. Yeah. Like you've got to realise Darcy Moore exists.
Who had a good game.
I'm Darcy Moore. Guess what I got? Yokel over my face. I owe you a massive apology because I said can't defend. Can't defend.
Well,
without
I think
Jeremy Howe.
Yes, I think you said he can't defend. One-on-one, is left exposed, which I don't think too many Collingwood fans would disagree with.
Very exposed that this is not going to be the same. I think he's all out on Ireland. It's not good. Man, he took Tex to the cleaners because he was intercepting everything. I think he had 9 intercepts in the end. 9 intercepts. He cooked Tex like... He had that one turnover, which was shaky in the first. That turnover goal to Dawson. That was the only thing. But outside that, captain's game.
Yeah.
They had 28 intercepts. And it just kept happening over and over again. Okay, so they didn't do any like lower the side of the Crows. It was just bomb it forward. And then the third quarter is when the Pies really put the foot on the throat and announced to the league. It was really a foot on the league throat and just saying, hey, we're back. In a 15-minute space, they found their swagger, got their swagger back. Side bottom goal, DeGoey goal, side bottom goal, Elliott goal, Lipinski goal. And in that stretch of 15 minutes, hey, we're going to wrap this thing up right here.
Yeah.
All done. Game over. Like, just, it was, again, I know I'm hard, but just so impressive. Like, the ball's on fly to roll into Adelaide and to keep preaching the same message for 10 weeks where we didn't believe it, that he said, no, we're all, like, everything's very good in the back end. We're a good team still. It's going to turn. And then to look at his team and go, okay, you know what? I still back him what I know, but also let's tweak a few things here. In a qualifying final, away from home, let's move the ball differently. Just takes massive balls to do that. He's done that. So they, first of all, they silenced the three-headed monster. Phil Thorpe, Fogarty, and Walker. Like, Walker kicked 2, I think. Phil Thorpe
Walker
kicked 2.
was all right, wasn't he?
Fogarty did nothing, but that got silenced completely. Like, Frampton had a great game.
Yeah.
Maynard is always good. Just started bashing blokes to the last quarter. I don't know who he rolled the last, like the 2 seconds to go, he just rolled someone.
Was it Keys?
Keys, I think.
Yeah.
Keys can't play against the Pies. 11 games against them, no goals.
Yeah.
Can't play against. So they silence that thing. Then they keep Adelaide. You close your eyes, you know Adelaide just score. You see them goals. If you're behind the goals at the scoring end, like, look out. You will get concussion. 55 points. They kept them to. And then they were way more aggressive. Their ball movement, last time I played in round 22, whatever it was, 23, it was very much, let's keep the keen. This one was a bit more inside corridor. Cox was there as well. Like, him coming in wasn't always going to be a game breaker, but he at least gave a contest. That worked as well. Nick Dacos. Now...
Where do you want to start with this bloke?
Man, Nick Dacos is the greatest footballer on the planet right now.
He's pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty good.
That goal he kicked in the first, where he's running to the left pocket and doesn't even move his body, just moves his hips and then kicks it to the right. I'm not really sure how he did that.
Physics-wise, everything would suggest that that's a snap.
Yep.
Or that's an outside of the boot kind of dribbler. But then to just be a really perfect drop punt, like, I don't get,
It went dead straight and his body was going left. So he's just so much better than everyone. And in this game, like, he wasn't even the one getting the first in clearance. He was the one actually getting received. So, like, his ball use was getting so much better, given that he wasn't in and under getting the ball out to other people. As I said, like, Cox came in now. I thought it was a horrible move, but he seemed structurally very good.
Fired up, isn't he? Shit.
Well, he almost took Quaynor's head clean off Quaynor's body.
Never has anyone said, I'm glad I'm not taller than 6 foot, because if he was, that's good night.
If Quaynor had another inch on him, he'd probably be in Adelaide Public Hospital right now. Like, he just missed him by a bee's dick. And I'm not really sure why he threw an arm out.
I just think he had like a year's worth
of
aggression pent up, and he felt someone. Someone's there. Someone's getting hit.
And Quaynor's laughing, goes, this motherfucker, this big American fuck almost took my head off. Oh, we're on the same team. So I don't know how that would have gone down at tribunal if he had connected. I assume it's weeks.
Well, we saw the other day, like, yes, it has to be right.
So Cox would be the first guy to cop weeks for punching his own teammate out cold. So that was a bit random, but hey, he played a great game. Like, so many names here. DeGoey was good again, back to his prime, 26 in the goal. Elliott kicked 4. Like, everything just felt like it clicked. It feels like the Pies just got everything they needed back to believe that they can do something here. It was unbelievable.
They've just been there, done that, haven't they? Like, when you look at Elliott kicking that first goal even, I went, oh, yeah, of course it is. Yep, that checks out. I've seen this before.
It was unreal. Even like Quaynor as well, who was Australian a couple of years ago, like, he looked back to just defending, then cutting across and helping someone out. Like, it all just clicked. And it's so scary because when it's on, like, we knew it was there. Now that he's here in front of us, it's like, oh, fuck, that's bad for the league.
Yeah.
That's bad news.
And hey, speaking of, big up Quaynor.
Yeah. Hey, so this booing stuff, I mean...
Sort your shit out.
I don't know. Like, I actually don't know how people have booed this, because the fact that a portion of, now it's not going to be the whole Crows fans, but the fact there was a portion decided, you know what, we're going to rock a boo here for Quaynor, who was the victim of a slur, makes no sense. And I tell you how I know it makes no sense. One, because just understand that is a horrible thing to do. Secondly, every neutral fan who is watching this game, that team is in the finals, that also would hate Collingwood, looked at this and said, That's pretty fucked up, Adelaide.
Yeah.
It's not. Do you know how hard it is to make every neutral supporter go for Collingwood?
I mean, I wrote on your post, "Go Pies."
Like,
never said that before.
That is unbelievable. That Adelaide fans, you've booed a player and done the impossible where neutrals go Collingwood?
Yeah, I guess.
That seems a bit weird. Like to turn the reverse hate for neutrals into a hate against Adelaide and get behind Collingwood. Like mark that down in the history books.
Yeah.
4th September, the day where Australia decided they wanted Collingwood to win a game of football. That is going down in history. It's just wild. So it was addressed after the game with the coaches. They were asked about it. 2 very different answers. I'm not sure if you've heard this.
No, I haven't heard it yet.
2 very different answers were given.
Reaction when I was at Quaynor started getting booed. Oh, was he actually getting booed for? I thought I was yelling at Q, but no. Look, it is disappointing.
Good time for a
not
joke.
just Isaac, but Dan and these things. There's always stories behind. Things. I'm just not a booer. I've said this years ago. I teach my young girls. I've got 2 beautiful young girls. G'day to Charlie and little Maggie at home. I just get disappointed with that. I find that really disappointing.
Did it feel pointed?
I'm not sure. Just when I first heard it, I thought, that's disappointing. And, geez, he must have touched the footy a lot because he had a lot of the ball. Really proud of him and Dan and others. I'm not sure if it's pointed. He'd have to ask the people that booed in the crowd.
So just on that, like he said in the rooms afterwards, he's had a difficult few weeks personally. He lifted tonight. Like, how impressed were you?
I'm pretty keen not to make this the story of the game, really. Like, I'm sure you can report on that, but it's not the story of the game. The game.
It's one of the important stories.
Is it though? Is it? No, I think there's a story behind it, and you can write what you like. I'm disappointed in the booing, but not just tonight. I've always been disappointed in the booing. We'll protect our players as best we can. We love and support them around the edges, and we'll celebrate this one.
It's a massive crowd in tonight. A lot of booing for Collingwood players. One in particular, one player seemed to be booed. This as a result of the saga that we had the last time. James, but any thoughts on that and the behaviour of some of the fans?
No, it's not one for me to comment on.
To the crowd, you've spoken this week about, in terms of the playing group not buying into sledging. Is it disappointing though to see the crowd buy into that hostility, especially hostility of that nature as well?
Again, it's not for me to comment on, but I'm also sitting in a box that I'm not seeing or hearing any of that. I'm seeing a stadium that's rocking, which it should do for a final, but I'm not going to comment around that.
I'm just seeing what I want to see is what that pretty much says. So that is just like, man, the fact that... Also, it's not for me to comment on literally the head coach of the footy club that's involved in it.
Now, we talk so much about Melbourne and their need for press conference training, PR, bit of... Man, whatever's going on in Adelaide... They need to sort that out.
Need a full, complete sweep of their PR team.
Yes.
Because I know how these things work. One, it's sensitive. I understand that. Not now, Joey. I know it's sensitive.
Yep.
But I feel like now we've been through this enough, especially this one saga, where it's like, look, we know that is just bullshit. Like, even this one, like, don't boo.
Yes.
So for the coach to be like, okay, maybe my PR team hasn't given me the brief of what to say, because that's what the PR team does. It's their job to be like, hey, before you're going to press conference, Quaynor got booed. I think you'll lead with this, and with that, and then tie it up, and that'll be a nice little bow on this thing, and we can kind of, we can answer this and then navigate the seas that come. For them to not even give him the heads up and let him fly like that is wild to me. And it's not even that. It's the club on a front. Like, it's on the fans that booed for sure, but also the PR team and the club, because before the boo, the lead up to this whole thing, the Rankin fallout, like, Rankin gets reported. Captain Dawson gets asked. Remember his interview?
So bad.
And he said same thing. He's like, don't want to answer it. This is for the AFL to sort out. It's in the hands of them. Rankin then doesn't apologise to his teammates. He gets on a flight and takes off to Europe.
Yes.
Then comes back, does a presser 2 days before this final. Then the coach gets asked, not for me to answer. This is it feels like a whole club thing.
Let's not forget as well that Tex spoke and Darcy Fogarty. Oh, God love him, but it's not exactly the dream team that you'd be rolling out to speak for a homophobic slur.
It's crazy. I just, that whole booing thing, again, like, it's not often, and it would be the last time that I probably want the Pies to win a game of football.
Yeah.
But when that happened, from the get-go, I actually sat there going, there's no way they're running with a boo.
Yeah.
Make sure he gets I don't see you get the ball again.
Yeah.
Boo.
And also, you say a portion, and of course it wasn't everyone, but a portion suggests a bay.
Yeah.
It was
more than that. And to Crows fans' credit, from the stuff that I've seen online, normally when we post something on our socials here, you get a healthy right or wrong mix of no, yes. You just do. This was Crows fans
Fairly
going,
overwhelming.
fuck.
Yeah.
That's bad on my behalf.
Yeah.
Them going, hey, look, I'm part of the club. I'm actually sorry for the people that booed there.
Yeah.
So, look, I mean, I'm not going to tell you who to boo or when to boo or if you can boo or boo. That's your decision. But that situation, I went, that's probably just missed the mark for
Pretty
mine.
cut and dry.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. So,
Also, Fly being like, I don't like booing. Sorry. Sorry, have you had a look where you work? Sorry.
Just
take a quick moment.
Okay, now we've got that one sorted with the Quaynor thing. Let's just back up what you said. No, I'm pretty sure you get the most boos, and like you probably hand out a lot of boos. In fact, at the MCG, your fans boo the umpires an awful lot. I've been in those games, so
that's like when the England cricketers come out and be like, "Oh, I thought the banter was a bit out of control." So I go, "Sorry, no, you have that's your thing."
I'm actually, and obviously not this situation with the Quaynor. I'm actually a big boo guy.
Really?
Well, just like not like I want someone to be bad, but put them off their game, boo. Let him know you're here, boo.
Okay.
That kind of boo.
Do you boo the song? I don't like that.
No, God, no.
No.
But if like when a team's running out to the ground, depends how big the game is.
Okay.
I wouldn't boo in an in-season game, but if say it's Carlton Collingwood, we're playing in qualifying final, which would never happen because Blues suck.
Sure.
But if it's our home game and we're like, and then I hear a bump going, we're going to fuck it, boo.
Yeah.
But I'm not like a Nick Dacos boo.
Yeah,
Nick, I appreciate greatness and what they do out there. So that was just bad. Howie had an absolute fucking mare on the comms here. So obviously Rankin didn't play at all. But he just got a little bit confused out there with the whole Quaynor Rankin. Like, there was a lot, obviously.
Okay.
There was a lot going on. He got a bit confused out there and lost who was playing in the actual game out there.
Here we go.
In a small pocket, Neil Bullen sends it forward. Rankin can't gather it. Crisp can, gives it to Rankin. To Pendlebury.
Yeah. So, just got the wrong players wrong there as well.
I mean, he's
definitely meant Quaynor as well.
Front of mind, I guess.
It's hard to
sort of, yeah.
I think the comms had a bad time last night. People say I didn't watch the Fox commentary.
No, I was 7-2.
People are saying Jack Rewalt had a mare out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just saying he couldn't do it. I'm big on 7 at the moment.
Yeah.
I started off Fox. I'm coming around 7 are doing some things. Their pre-game stuff's good. Like, they're on the bridge. Bruce is back. They're on the field. They're in the tunnel. Like, it's just they're doing some things.
Are you invoicing yet?
No, not. It's all the promo there. I'm all for it. Because I feel like we're just sleeping together. Like, we're doing some stuff together, which is good. Like, I like what they were doing, and just like I've kind of just warmed off Fox completely.
Yeah.
Because 7 actually do a better pre-game.
Yeah, they do.
I think they do.
I think it's just ads, right? That
it's
just
the ads
instinctively you're a bit like,
yeah, but their pre-game's better. It's like at least they're at the ground, in the ground, and with the fans. Where I think every time I haven't seen, but isn't Fox just in their little studio?
What, in South Melbourne?
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not always, but...
Well, they would have been there last night,
Yeah,
for sure. But
yeah.
7 does some things as well. So, I'm big on the 7 at the moment. So, and also, just Fox commentary sometimes feels like they just talk about, like, why a player should have hit a target, like, more than a minute long.
Sure.
Like, it's like, obviously, he didn't miss the target. Let's just move on here.
Yeah.
So, a lot of other stuff that happened here. I mean, for the Crows, let's talk about the Crows quickly before we talk about some other stuff that happened in this game. Now, that was bad. That was bad. We sat here 3 weeks ago and they played North, I think. And I came in here and said, look, people are starting to smell potentially a fraud. And I got cooked for it. We're not frauds. A lot's happened in our week. Oh, blame the victim again. That was very much the notion I got. And then we see this. And I think we might have a fraud in our hands. I think we're looking at straight sets exit.
He's 15 to first. Just... too big of a leap. Do we
It's a
think
big
maybe?
leap.
Like, let's just...
It's a big leap. But it could be also a fraud in a good way.
Oh, talk me through that.
Well, not to make it about me again a little bit.
No.
I fraud myself to top 10 pick. Knew I shouldn't have been there.
Sure.
Is this the one where they've gone from 15th to first going, oh, shit, how have we done this?
Oh, God.
Because those lights were too bright for them.
At home lights as
Yeah,
well? That's a terrifying
They know the
concept.
bulbs. They
Yeah.
know the bulbs. It felt way too bright for them. Just from it wasn't them at all. It didn't look like them at all. It has straight sets all over it. Now, I thought Port Adelaide only does straight sets. Seems like just an Adelaide thing.
Might be, yeah.
I feel like they do it though. Like even them, just like you go through the midfield, the mids are just mid. Outside Jordan Dawson, it feels like the same player going in there. Like they had Berry, then Saligo, without Rankin, who like their most dangerous player, and probably the one they needed, who was in the stands. It's a bit just. I don't know how those mix it with the big boy midfields in big boy month.
Yeah.
So that was a bit different, and it just feels like maybe finals football. I know it's a different brand of football because the whistles get put away. There's big moments that happen. It's more physical. Teams take stuff away from you. Then you need to plan B. It just felt like there was no like other option here that Crows went into.
No.
Once Darcy Moore was mopping everything up.
They were going for that 1 in 10 mark option, weren't they?
Yeah, every time.
Yeah.
Every time. And when Tex Walker, who played okay considering nothing else was happening up there, and then Pedlar are your go-to guys to win the games, they're not win the game guys. They're like, we'll step up in moment guys. So when those two are kicking and trying to force you over the line, like that's always going to be a bad time. And also, just now, I grew up in Adelaide. I went for the Crows. And I knew this. I totally forgot this. Adelaide fans, when the lid is off, boy, they get carried away. And I just fully forgot that. Like they are. We had someone message in saying, "Hey, I live in Adelaide. I go for Eston. All my friends are Crows fans. They're talking about grand final tickets already. Like they've already very much booked themselves in the grand final. I want you just to make note of like how up and about." And maybe the A word, arrogant, these fans are getting over here.
They're totally arrogant. They're fucking unbearable.
I totally forgot how like big on things they get.
And not in a fun way. In my opinion.
Fuck you,
Not
mate.
like, this is unbelievable, we're having the best time ever. It's like, no. We're the best team that's ever played the game.
It was very much felt like if it was a St Kilda's like, hey, this is fun. Let's keep this thing going.
Yeah.
Adelaide's vibe was like, fuck you guys. We're going to fucking win it all.
Without
really doing the work
We
yet.
would be there in numbers for sure. If we were top of the ladder, doing that, we had Pies coming to Marvel, we'd be so loud and having the best time, but we'd be laughing.
Yeah.
We'd be going,
This is crazy. This makes no sense.
Ridiculous.
It makes no sense here.
They weren't laughing.
No, they were like very aggressive.
Right.
And it was a bad night last night because yes, the loss is one thing, but they were a fun and dangerous team. Like it felt like everyone was like, oh, the Crows are fun. The Crows are a team to get behind. The Crows I wouldn't mind seeing maybe the grand final. And then probably the booing is when it just all turned and now they became like public enemy number one in the finals.
Honest, first 30 seconds as well, what happened?
Straight away, the narrative around them has turned. So they're in a massive hole.
Yep.
Like there's a lot going on the field that they need to fix. There's a lot going on off the field that they need to fix.
Yep.
They need a fucking new PR team straight away.
Immediately.
Needed to sort that out. I don't know who they play. Now they wait to see who they play in the next week. Like that's the...
Could be Hawthorn, I think.
Could be
the way I was looking at it, but yeah, it's
all different vibe coming out of Adelaide. So they got a nervous week here to get things right. And there's, you know what? Out of all that, I'm not writing them off yet because as we've seen with Collingwood, it'll take a week and things can just click, especially at home. They got home again.
Yeah, they would.
It can click.
Yeah,
it can click. And whoever
then they'd have to be on the road in the prelim.
Yeah, now they've kind of shot themselves in the footy a big time because that was an express lane. Now it's got a big pothole in it.
Yeah,
a big pothole in it. So some other things that happened. I loved after the game. Love. Everyone's up and about. The boys are pumped. Yeah. Dacos and Fly just dropping a fuck bomb on TV. So I'll play. Nick does it first, then Fly comes in with his own fuck bomb.
From the old man. Go fucking win. Thank you, Nick. Thanks, Nick.
Yeah, Bruce, no idea what to say.
We'll take a breath. This is from the old...
Old man media was like,
oh boy.
Did this guy just dropping a fuck bomb? So he was saying about, and then Fly dropped on as well.
Whatever you want to say to the Magpie Army, it's yours.
We're so grateful for the ones that have travelled, the ones that are home, celebrating now. We love you. We fucking love you.
Oh, Fly's dropping fuck bombs. That's good for footy. I tell you what, it's not often I come in here and go, Pies are doing some things that make me keep it stiff a little bit. When they're dropping fuck bombs, oh, man.
And Fly's not a fuck bomb type.
When he dropped it, it felt very premeditated.
Yeah.
That he was ready to drop a fuck bomb. Yeah. And also, I think before this, I think he was just like making out with his wife so passionately.
Totally making out.
So he's made out with his wife. He's just kept it so stiff on the way over there, going, oh, I've got to tuck it up the waistband. And then going, you know what? Fucking love you. And then walked off and probably just made out with her again. Fly's had the best night of his life.
He loves Adelaide.
Loves Adelaide. He actually does. So they're just doing some things. They're doing some great things there. And then we all saw this, Louis Walker. So his dad's played 300 games. He's strong off the game. Did as much as he possibly single-handedly could for the team. Walking off, probably doesn't want to get chaired off. He's got Collingwood there who are just smiling, brimming with pride. The Pies fans still there. His team lining up for him. Does the right thing, gets chaired off, gets put back on the ground, back to earth. His son Louis is just rocking a Nick Dacos Guernsey.
Also, it had Walker above the number, so they're doing everything they can to try and make it like about his dad.
It's
but
just like it's not as a dad. It's probably not something you want after that big loss to be like, oh, even my son's completely just jumped ship here.
And the thing is, that footage is immortalised.
Oh, that's forever now.
Like that's
forever.
Like
and
there's no way he's playing 350. So that's his big chair off.
No, you just know Louis is going to be talking about that. Like he would have been talking about the whole way home too.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, Nick.
How good was
so
that
good.
guy?
Yeah. I think you even saw Louis like trying to get to the Collingwood boys. Yeah. Let's go in there. Let's go in their rooms, Dad.
I heard he was dropping fuck bombs as well.
He would have been.
Yeah,
he would have been. It won't be. I mean, Louis probably not far off saying, "Hey, can Nick adopt me?"
Yeah,
like that's the next step there because he loves Nick Dacos. It's very cute their bromance, the cute little thing they have.
Yeah.
It's very, very cute. And Nick Dacos, great man.
I totally get it.
I get it. I wish I had a little Nick Dacos Guernsey.
Yeah.
Or just a normal size one that I could wear would also be good.
A little one would be good.
Either or. So that was great. It was great. So well done to the Pies. Like, honestly, Northern I say well done. Like, that was very impressive. And my hat, it comes off to you. If it
doth tip of the...
Doth tip off thy footy dept hat.
Yes.
So great to them and Crows. Bit of work to do. Not out of it. Bit of work to do, but not out of it. Yep. Bit of news for you. Wrap this Feel Good Friday up and let you go forth and get ready for a big Friday night football game coming up. Essendon going hard at Zach Bailey. Essendon seem to be doing a lot of things, getting a bit loud. Zach Merritt also having to think about maybe leaving. I feel like Zach Merritt's always having to think about maybe leaving.
Totally get it, yes.
All season long, just thinking maybe the grass might be greener somewhere else. Hey, Zach, can guarantee you the grass is definitely greener somewhere. It just is.
It's longer.
It just is. So I've got reported he's having a week off now just to take everything in, take a breath, think about it, and do what you want. And that would be, I mean... I've been big on this. Zach needs to get out and experience some kind of success and just go forth and try and be part of something great because he's doing a lot for that club.
What a hole that would leave.
If he was to leave, it's just that leaves a gaping hole, especially with Draper, who we don't know if it was leave, then Ridley like in and out. Like that's that whole rebuild. That's from the ground up again. You're in rebuild mode there. So the other thing about that, you'd be happy with this. Jack Silvani. We haven't spoken about this. This broke while we weren't recording.
Mate.
5-year deal, St Kilda war chest, jingle jangle. We got more where that came from. 5-year deal, $850K reported a season. Running it back with his old man, just like old times.
Daddy.
That's a big contract.
Now he's great. Is that overs? Be honest.
I love Jack. He's one of my great friends. $850, you'd be very happy with Jack. You couldn't sign. Hey, get me a pen right now. Wherever I am in the world, I'll sign that thing right now. But when you're the Saints and you have the money,
why not?
And you want to make moves, you want to make an impact now. Why would you give a fuck? Like there is the other side of this thing where Cal Wilkie came out yesterday. Like there will be a squeeze, and there always is a squeeze. When you start spending money, like you only think about the spending. It's not till after we get the receipt and you look at the accounts, you go, oh. Cal Wilkie now wants to get paid. And there's kind of been reported all year that Cal Wilkie wants to get a bigger contract, given that he's been around.
He certainly deserves one. But the thing is that Sauce is there to, in my head, is there to help Wilkie. There's no way we would want Wilkie to go anywhere. He totally deserves whatever he wants.
No. Well, it must mean there must be a squeeze coming at the other end. Dougal Howard hasn't played football or considered football for long, so maybe that's a squeeze coming out. And then Jack comes in and replaces that spot. So if you've got the money, I've always been, screw it. Go for it. Go run and spend as much money you can, get every recruit in. Like, this is more than a sugar hit now.
Yeah.
TDK was a sugar hit. This is like a legit, let's play finals next year hit.
I'll be better.
Be better. Like, I was just talking Liam Henry spoke about before off mic. He'll come back in this team. Liam Ryan wants to get there.
Yep.
Leek Lear. Like, there's still some pieces to come in. Max King, who didn't play like at all this season. So it's like there's a lot happening here. I like the Saints going out. I'm big on them going all out. I've always been massive on Jack Silvani. I think once he can get his, like, again, body issues this season came to the floor a little bit, but he can play 20 games next year, and for the next 5, you got a good one in your hands because that guy fights. He fights. Now, might not be the most skilled. Actually has a great leg, though, in saying that. But he is a scrapper, and he will make the 4 that he plays on work for everything. I think that's awesome for St Kilda. Awesome.
It's a very exciting time.
It's a good signing. And I also like that he didn't sign with Collingwood.
No, we all like that.
For that narrative, obviously, because that would be a horrible Silvani playing for Collingwood. But also, we get a first-round pick out of this because that contract is so big. So people saying it was going to be pick 9 and 10 that we'd get from the league for TDK and Sauce. They're now being reported that Silvani deal gets us a late first.
Yeah, right.
Makes no sense to me because pretty sure Josh Battle was in the same contract.
Yep.
And you guys got a pick, top 10 pick?
Well, it was 9 or 10. Yeah.
How does that make sense?
Oh.
So also did see Andrew Dillon a couple of days ago.
Yeah, where was that? You didn't tell me
Just
about
having
that.
a meeting. Just a few things going on.
A
few things going on. I'll tell you off the mic. But yeah, we're all good.
Okay.
We're all good. So
that's good.
I just said, hey, we need to take it easy with the fines here. Let's just so everyone needs to calm down. We're friends here, aren't we? He said, yes, we are friends, Dan. So yeah, you bet your ass we are. So also just on the Saints before we wrap up and get into tonight's game, the NAS Miracle at Marvel Guernsey.
Yeah.
18K.
No.
Now I did see an 18K transaction on the company card.
Unrelated.
Is that would be totally unrelated, wouldn't
Cameras.
it? Okay.
Cameras. Editing stuff.
Oh, okay. So they'll be coming soon. Yeah. Right. I thought that was sus. Like
If I do wear a Guernsey though, that's not.
Ignore it.
Yeah.
But you've got so many candy striped Guernseys. They could be the same, couldn't they?
Exactly right.
There's got like a lot of sweat on that one. A lot of sweat. A lot of like dry stains.
A lot of moolah.
I'm telling you, for 18.5K, I'm rocking that thing around. I'm not framing it. I'm wearing it. To just like made the pub.
How good would that be?
With people to the
Could you
pub.
imagine that?
You could have like, hey, that's so much money. But go down history. No one else has got it. 8.5K at auction. That's huge. Good. That's huge. Let's go. Look at a big game tonight. Listen to this. Cats Lions. Have you moved at all on how you feel about who win this game?
Nah, I still think Cats.
Yep.
I still think Cats.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
85,000, they reckon. The big dog said, Andrew, the other day. 85,000 there. Going to be rocking.
So maybe you start to understand why they moved it.
Yeah, now I can see why the Suits have moved it. Want to get their ticket sales. A lot of corporates will be there for sure. But I can't wait. I mean, finals football. Hey, finals football. We're so back. Like, football's so back. It just is. Football's so back. It's the absolute best. You're also so back in your DMing shit.
Oh, don't.
If you're talking about this in a public space. So if you're new to the program, even if you're not, and you know this already, Ollie loves a DM. And it could be, as we now about to find out, to anyone. For anything. EPL players, NFL players, artists.
A lot of happy birthdays. To like,
AFL players, recruiting current players in the league to the Saints. A DM will hit someone's box probably, every day?
Yeah.
On average?
Yeah, if you're something to do with, if you're in my spider web of interests.
Yeah.
You're going to check that request box.
Well, in the spider web, we just caught real estate agents. Ollie's out here DMing real estate agents.
Okay, so here's the thing. It is a shit show out there trying to get a place.
Yeah.
It is nuts.
Yeah.
I am looking for, and I'll say it here, I'm looking for a 2-bed. A 2-bed, hopefully ground floor because of the dogs, small courtyard, not asking the world.
No.
In your Fitzroy, North Fitzroy, Collingwood.
Catchment.
I'll even sort of go Abbotsford, then back up to Carlton.
Yep.
I rock up to places for the open house that's already been leased.
Yeah.
So like, this is getting out of control. Now I've got to wait on that side of the river to go back to Ellesmere. It's a whole thing. I thought, I'm just going to have to DM directly.
Yeah.
And
Love
I went,
that.
hey, mate, how are you?
Yep.
Like, pretty much said, big fan of your, big fan of your listings.
Big fan of your open homes.
Yeah, big fan of your open homes. I think you do a great job. Here's what I'm after. What have you got? And there's just a lot of, it's pretty hairy out there, brother. I'll keep you in mind. And
Great. Oh, well, if you're a real estate agent out there and listen to this, just expect a DM for sure. Also, help a guy out. He just wants a 2-bed place with a little courtyard.
I'm not asking, not for free. I just need to know, how do we do this thing? It's getting crazy.
Your White Fox, your Ray Whites, your Marshall Whites are going to get absolutely blown up today.
Jealous
Hey, as we always say, thank you for doing football with us. Keep it stiff. It's a big weekend of football and sport. NFL is about to kick off over the weekend. We cannot wait. We cannot wait to be back Monday in your ears to overreact to the full fallout of the week of finals. We'll see you then. Keep it stiff.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.